Okay, go. So some of the big things I love about sprinting on the hill is you learn how to accelerate, you learn how to drive, you learn how to push. You're gonna get a good shin angle, you're gonna get that good forward lean. And it teaches you, if you can think about the drive phase and accelerating as a sprinter or as a football player, and football is almost entirely acceleration based. There's very minimal points in a football game where you're gonna be running at max speed, almost never. And I think that that's the biggest thing with a hill, is that the hill teaches you how to push. And when you're accelerating, that's what you've got to do. You've got to learn how to coordinate your quads with your glutes so that you can hammer good forward lean, good arm swings. And so the hill is the best thing that you can do to sort of teach yourself that as a football player, or if you're trying to improve your speed in any sport, really. And so what we're going to do right now is we're trying to lay out, I like to have a workout where it's going to be, let's focus on speed stuff right off the bat. So we're going to do some hill sprints. That's going to help with our speed. We got Cam Wolf here. He's a Division II football player. We're going to be working on his speed right off the bat because that's the priority behind this entire workout. And then we're going to do some side shuffle work, a little bit of cutting, some back pedal work, and then some karaoke. So the stuff that we're going to do at the end is going to be almost more like a strength component. Priority is the speed. That's why we're doing the speed stuff first. And then we're going to work a little bit on the strength of his hips and how he can rotate, how he can turn and get out of different cuts, and then do some speed work after that. So let's get rolling. So we got to think too, all the stuff that we're going to be doing on the hill is going to be focused entirely on acceleration. So even when he's getting fatigued here closer to the top of that hill, he has to focus on driving those knees and pushing as hard as possible. When you are accelerating, you've got to think push, 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 push. Okay, and that's the big thing with football, is that if you're coming out of a cut and being a defender like him is, if he reads something and he's got to make a quick adjustment and then make a quick cut, he has to know how to tap into that drive phase on the field. And that's one of the cool parts with the hill, is the hill essentially teaches you how to do this. One more then. And then we're gonna do like side shuffle here, cut, and we'll just run to that stripe sign. Side shuffle the other way, cut, some back pedal, and then some karaoke. Okay, go. Now he's getting fatigued. He's getting a little sloppy there on the end. And now the big thing we're gonna do is we wanna see, now we gotta think, okay, we did some good speed work. Now we wanna get some cutting work. And so we're gonna do some side shuffles and then cut up the hill. So most of this focus now is gonna be on that rapid contraction, and it's going to start to cater more towards change of direction and more towards strength work. So we did the speed work, now it's gonna be change of direction and strength work. And you're gonna see that when we're doing karaoke. The karaoke stuff that we're going to be focusing on is trying to strengthen his glutes, trying to strengthen his groin area, and then also that is going to carry over to when he is cutting. So we're going to change up now. We got six really good sprints in, and then we're going to get into some of these side cutting drills. Hopefully he can handle it. Yo, you gassing, Smalls? Are you gassing? So we'll just go like, start here, side shuffle like rapidly, like you're here, and then when I say go, we'll go. But the whole focus is to think when you're cutting forward, to really think plant with that outside leg and then go forward. And as soon as you plant from that outside leg, it's got to be like lean and drive hard. Yeah. Instead of a play action, they're actually, you know, maybe there's some, I'm making up a hypothetical, there's some fake jet sweep and then they actually hand the ball off on like a draw or something. Now you're going to come up and make that play.
My new position is actually what I do.
Okay. Okay, perfect. So that's good. I mean, we could also say this, Cam, we could just go, let's go like 3 or 4 steps and but you got to cut. It goes, this sets up as like a little bit of that last step and boom. And now when that right plants, lead with that left and drive. Okay, go. Good. Yo, when we go on the left side, I actually like what I saw there is like you sort of round it a little bit around the line. Let's use a line as a gauge. So it's like shuffle, 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 plant here and stay tight to the center of the road so that we can see how rigid your cut is. Okay, ready? Go. Okay. Get a little shuffly there as he's getting fatigued. He's not driving his knees as hard as he could. You know, it's middle of January. He's not in peak football condition. He is getting pretty strong right now, where for his size especially, he's cleaned over 300 pounds. You clean 315? He's clean 315. Squat's not the best. Single leg squat's pretty good. He's benched 315 for 5. He's strong. So now we got to, you know, keep building that strength, and then we start to play around with stuff like this, and now he's going to be in really good shape. All things considered, hopefully COVID completely ends, and he's got a season next year, next fall. Okay, you ready? Go. Good. Had a little stutter in there, a little stutter. It'd be quicker, it'd be better to get out of that a little cleaner. But this is where, when we're talking about speed work, it's, you know, he's fatigued, and there is some technical components. He's got to make those reads. He's got to get out of a cut as quickly as he possibly can. And he's going to make some more of those gains when he is fatigued. So him just being aware of that little, too much of a stutter, it's still got to be short, easy steps, plant, go. Ready, Smalls? Try to be a little smoother on these cuts, on this cut. Okay, go. That was, I actually like that cut better, but because he's fatigued, he rounded a little bit better. His footwork was better, but it wasn't as rigid on the cut. Okay, so that's like stuff you gotta start to think about. And then as he gets in better shape and as he continues to get stronger, that's where single leg squats and Cossack squats can really come into play. Side band walks, we can see, all right, he had better footwork, but he's gotta get out of that a little tighter. Turn, go to the left, back pedals, turn, go to the right. So this could be like you're reading a receiver. You see what they're doing, or you know you can make that read of what they're going to be doing based off their formation. Okay, go. Okay, dude, we used to do full hill back pedal like 4 times, and by the time you get to the top, your quads, you'd be like, man, what the f? Okay, go. All right, I like that one there. That was a lot better.
The only time I came close was when me and Jake were doing pyramids with sleds.
Oh,
That killed me.
yeah.
2 plays, 4 plays, 6 plays, 8 plays. Back down.
Yeah, so same thing now. But turn.
I'll make sure it's good.
All right, go. That's better there, that's pretty good. The other thing with the hill too, especially when we're doing these, when we're rotating with the hips, when we're rotating with the trunk, is now you can start to see, you know, if you're gonna run at max speed or if you're gonna be focusing on acceleration, you have to have really, really good dynamic trunk control. That's the key factor, is that your trunk can't be all over the place. You've got to be controlling that. And so when Cam just came out of that last cut, okay, he's fatigued, he's dead, right? He's not in the best shape yet because we're 8 months out from football season. He came out of that cut, and when he planted, he sort of leaned a little bit right here in the hip. He lost that DTC, lost his dynamic trunk control. And so over time, as he gets in better shape, as we get stronger, as he starts to focus even more on some of that unilateral strength, the unilateral strength is going to carry over really, really well to that cutting. So now he's going to be able to control his trunk a lot more when he's getting into these different positions. Face this way, face that way, face this way, face that way. And we'll go to the yellow and black sign. And just think, this is all like just to strengthen your ass, groin.
Doing it the whole way? Or am I sprinting?
Oh no, the whole way.
Oh.
Yeah, we'll be done. We're done sprinting now. Think about this as just like all like glute work basically, yeah, and a little bit of your groin. Okay, go. There you go. Good. So think about now with karaoke is like the way a sprint workout should be set up theoretically, and I believe that this is the best way to set it up, is that you've got to focus on speed first. So if we can think about a weightlifting session, if Cam comes in, he's going to do the technical coordination first. So he's going to do his Olympic lift. So that's a priority in lifting. Speed is a priority today. So he did his speed work. Then we did his supplemental exercise, which is the side shuffle, the back pedal. Those are the supplemental exercises to his sprinting. Okay, and now we're on the accessory. So now this is the accessory to everything. So the karaoke drill, a lot of people will do that in the beginning, but he got a decent warm up and we didn't need to do that for a warm up. We're using that karaoke as an accessory to his actual speed work. And so it can be set up the exact same way, just as a lifting session would be set up, and it's got to follow that same pattern all the time. The priority though is always the speed. All right, Smalls. Okay, go. Go, then one more to the other side.